and subscribe.
The origin of Valentine's Day comes from the Roman Empire. It is a day of remembrance, Memoria Day, and in some places it is considered a festum, meaning a first-class feast day, meant to commemorate Father Valentine, who was killed by the Roman authorities. He was killed because he defended his believers' right to marry instead of living with mistresses only. However, this feast later spread widely in Western countries and eventually to most parts of the world, where it is now celebrated as a day of romantic love, contrary to the original mission of Saint Valentine. The rulers of the Roman Empire aimed to expand the empire across the world, and for this reason young men were not allowed to marry, so that they would always be free to go to war and fight for the state. If they married, they would no longer be free to go to war but would instead focus on their families. As a result, many young men adopted the practice of having mistresses only, something the Church strongly opposed. Father Valentine, who lived in Rome, encouraged young people to marry instead of engaging in sexual relations outside marriage, because such behavior is sinful and unacceptable before God. He secretly performed marriages in the catacombs, underground tunnels beneath the church that contained small worship spaces, because conducting marriages publicly would have violated the orders of the Roman authorities. Some people revealed this secret, and as a result Father Valentine was arrested by the Roman Empire and executed as a martyr for defending his believers' right to marry rather than live careless sexual lives without marriage. Christians then began to observe a day to remember Father Valentine as a martyr who defended the Christian way of life of marriage. This remembrance spread throughout churches in Western countries and eventually across the world, where believers commemorate Saint Father Valentine. Later, even people who were not Christians adopted the day as a time to remember Saint Valentine as a defender of marriage. However, for non-churchgoers, the meaning of the day has changed and become a celebration of lovers in general, even those who are not married, as long as they are in love, something that goes against the original purpose of the martyr Saint Father Valentine, who wanted young people to marry instead of merely having lovers. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more information like this.